All right. Anybody hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me in the chat area. I think we got things rolling now. Okay. Let's see. Jay.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Laptop. I don't know why my phone was tripping.
It's all right, bro. Earlier, I mean, I already told the chat area, and they already knew in advance. But yeah, there was a troll earlier, and we had to take care of that. And there was a couple more that the people didn't see on my end. I'm gonna do the quick reveal on my ugly face real quick, and then if you want to, you can join me as we show our ugly mugs on the stream.
I have to show my face.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to do that, but it's up to you. If you want to show people your glorious face, it's all good.
I got kids here, but I go out. I can go on the back porch. People in every room. I only got a 1-bedroom, so I got kids. My two nieces are in the living room. My girl's in the room. Hold up.
All right, no problem. And as we wait for that,
don't worry. The pros are blowing they're trying to blow up my other phones. They back.
Hey, I'm sorry about that, bro. I don't know how. I mean,
no, because my decoy number's in one of the videos, and I still haven't changed the number because I could care less. I mean,
got you.
I'm good. They ain't gonna catch me. They can't troll me. Can't troll a troll, baby.
All right, so I do want to apologize once again to the audience, first of all, and to Jay, because that was extremely uncalled for. But like I said earlier, these things happen when we go live, and there's really not too much to stop it. I mean, there are ways of stopping it, but we learn as we go and all that good stuff. I already introduced you earlier, so I'm not going to go over that spiel again. However, what I am going to do, just to kind of prep things for the interview, I'm going to do something that I know you want me to do, okay? So because I know you want me to do this, I'm going to go ahead and give you what you want, and then, of course, the people what they want, okay? Just give me 1 quick second, okay? I got you.
What do they want? What do they want? You're scaring me. Yeah, all right. My friend took me to Yankee Stadium the other day. I ain't like that.
I had to, bro. I had to. I'm sorry. I mean, but the reason why I'm doing this, man, is because I got to let people know that even though, we might have that one difference.
Babe.
Okay.
Well, hold on, Jaden. Hold on. Let me just take 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I gotta mute this for 1 minute.
Do it. Yeah. See, I had to go and do this because I'm pretty sure NY Creep Spotlight was hoping for this moment, and of course, at some point, eventually, whether it be a month from now or a year from now, I'm going to be getting his measurements, so I can send him a good old, old school New York Yankees jersey, and hopefully he'll put it on one of his streams just for me. I'll highly appreciate that from his end. Just don't go sending him a bunch of Yankees merchandise because I don't know how well he'll take it. I know he's a somewhat patient man, but I don't know how big his patience is. So I mean, do what you will with that information. All right. Yeah, no. If I end up doing that, it's only going to be to remind him.
All right, my bad.
You good, bro? I was just talking with the audience over here, letting them know.
I just got a whole bunch. My neighbors across the street. I don't know, bro. They got mad police over there.
Ooh, juicy. Tell us about that.
No, I don't even know. I'm being nosy too.
I mean, you gotta be nosy nowadays, man. Like sometimes things happen to people who you know, or family members, and if you're not nosy enough, you just won't be able to see if it's something that concerns some of your family members or a friend of yours or a neighbor. So
Hey, here comes the dog. Get a dog. Dang, that's a big ass dog. Oh, I could turn the camera. I won't be able to flip it though.
all right, what's going on, Jay? All right, so for those of you who have not had a good look at Jay, there he is in all his glory. All right. I'm sorry to inform everybody that he's not wearing his Yankee hat. It's gonna have to be for another moment, another stream. But anyways, Jay, finally, we got things to work out. That was tough in the beginning,
I'm killing your camera for a minute though.
That's fine.
Smoking a cigarette. I don't want them to see me smoking cigarettes. It's bad for your health.
All right, so
I'm ready.
I'm always ready, baby. Always ready. So, like I told everybody in the very beginning, some of these questions are going to come across as extremely similar, a little similar, or just, very close to other questions I've done in the past with the other catchers. I am, however, going to try to keep things as natural and as organic as I can because, I feel like, I don't know if anybody else in the chat feels this way, but I kind of feel like when you're playing arcade games like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter and you beat the level and you go to like another level, and that's how I feel like with these interviews. Now, I'm not saying that I would put you at number one, which I would like to say that, but I'm just saying overall, that's what it feels like. It's like each mission or each fight is like, boom, you're going up to the next level. So I guess you could say, as of right now, your top level interview, at least in my eyes. So
and
just
I
letting
don't
know. All right. So first things first, man. For people who are not aware of what you do here on YouTube, go ahead and let them know what you're all about, what you do here on YouTube, and what do you bring to the table.
All right. So basically, I'm gonna start off. They call me Jay, PP Mass. So obviously, clearly, I'm from Massachusetts, born and raised. What do I do? Actually, I do work a real job. But I do consider this work too. Let's see. I do demolition work. 36 years old, 4 kids, and basically, how did I start this? I know everyone wants to know. How did you get into this? How did you start this? Well, I don't know. Like 4 months ago, I was just bored at home. Came out of work one day. I'm always watching YouTube. I don't even watch TV no more. I just watch YouTube. I came across some videos, and I think it was one of Pop Squad's videos, and I seen what he was doing, and I was like, damn, I would love to do this. I'm like, I know there's a lot of them type of people everywhere, and I'm like, I just wanted to do it. I'm like, I think I could do it. So I went to work, and I told my cousin about it, and he's like, bro, you crazy. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, we can do this. And he's like, bro, you bugging. So I told him to watch some videos. So the next day when I went back to work, he's like, bro, we're doing this. So I'm like, I told you, bro. So we went. I asked a couple of people some different questions. Tori actually helped me a lot when I first started. So thank you so much, Tori, man. Greatly appreciate it. Tori, yeah, she really helped. She still does help. So
yeah, she's here in the chat. So I'm pretty sure she heard what you just said. So
yeah,
shout out to
definitely
Tori.
Really helped me get into it. And so I got my first catch on my cousin. We posted it on our Facebook. Because that's when I had like no subscribers or anything on YouTube. I think I had 8 subscribers. So we went and posted on YouTube, and I posted on a couple of group pages, and the video actually did really good. And we got I think our first video was like 15,000 views first, like couple hours, and it like just really did really good. So I just continued to do it. I don't know. Now I'm here.
So, all right. Before I even get into the actual questions that have to do with the whole predator poacher situation, because I do have a few questions concerning that, as always.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, you know, just to kind of like let people in a little bit on a personal level. I know you mentioned, you know, your kids, you're married, your age, and all that. But you know, how was your actual like upbringing, like your parents and all that, your actual
Well, basically, my dad wasn't really a part of my life. Usually, like a lot of us, but that still didn't stop me. I had my mom, which she did a wonderful job raising 3 kids. Me and my 2 other sisters. She did the best that she could do for us. Um, I mean, growing up, I mean, when I got to like the age 11, 12, I kind of started rashing out and going to the streets. Um, you know, I was in and out of lockup, DYS, until I was 18 years old. I was committed. And I actually started having my kids when I was very young, 15 years old. 14 is when I got the girl pregnant. So I was very young. And like I said, I just lived that street life for a long time. And I just recently, honestly, just started switching and doing a whole 360, man. And I'm very proud of myself of where I've came. And yeah.
That's good, bro. That's good to hear
Went
that.
out and got my real job, and then I had my job for like 6, 7 months, and then that's when I seen the predator catch it, and then I got into this, and I've been doing this 4 months now, so I'm just gonna keep pushing, baby. Sky's the limit.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you just kind of like spoke out and told us a little bit, you know, about your background.
Yo, honestly, JDQ, I ain't fake, man. I'm real, man. If you got a question, I'm gonna answer it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to no one. I try to tell people I'm not gonna sit here and portray myself to be somebody I'm not. I'm gonna be myself, and that's what's gonna make me be great. Is just being myself, man. So.
No, exactly. And that's kind of like what I was going to say is, you know, you're not scared to let people know, like, hey, you know, I have this dark past. You know what I'm saying? This happened. I did this, and this was my life. But the whole point of you know, turning your life around and doing something useful and beneficial to society, like what you're doing right now, it speaks volumes way more than anything you've done in the past, you know, that you got locked up for or whatever. Like what you're doing now, you know, at least in my eyes and in my opinion, you know, because you kept yourself like in line, you know, doing what you're doing, speaks a whole another level and or volume of your character and who you are as a person. So I'm glad you brought that up, bro. That's good.
Thank you.
It's really good. All right. So Jay, as the individual, like you, like, do you have any beliefs? Do you have like a certain faith that you believe in, or you just kind of like just go with life?
I mean, to be honest, I mean, I went to church. I was a Christian before. I even studied a little bit of 5% some God body. I mean, but like as of now, I believe there is a higher power, but I'm just more of an atheist, no beliefs. You know what I'm saying? I'll say I'm more spiritual than religious, but.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what about whether it be before you started catching predators or after? Have you had any like personal like goals and dreams that you know you always wanted to do, always wanted to like
Yeah, I always wanted to like run my own business, like either a restaurant or something in the food industry. I have a couple of friends that are cooks. I love their cooking. I always tell them, eventually, I swear I'm gonna get a restaurant. Y'all gonna be my cooks. We gonna do it. And anything's possible, man. You just gotta keep going and going and pushing. And it's still something that I'm gonna do. I mean, I know I'm gonna own a business one day. I'm gonna own a house, and yeah, all the things that I always wanted to do that I thought, you know, I wasn't gonna do. I was just too worried about being in the streets. But now we focused, man.
I like that word. Focus.
Hey, let me tell you guys something. For the younger ones out there, credit is everything, man. Honestly, man. Start building your credit. Take care of your credit while you're young, because when you get older, it's something you're gonna really regret.
You know, it's funny you brought that up. Like, if my girl would be listening to you right now, she'd smack me over the head and say, "See, even he knows about that. Even he's taking care of his credit."
No, I'm
like,
trying to after so many years, bro. Credit, I never know. I didn't think it was like shit. I was 18. Like, give me them credit cards.
You know, the same thing happened to me. I actually, I was in college. It was like my first year of college, and my mom was like, "So we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna get you a credit card, but you gotta be responsible with it." I'm like, "Okay, like cool, that's fine." And of course, as many young adults, you know, I was semi-responsible with it, but you know, eventually it caught off with me, and I was like in a little bit of a mix of trouble because eventually my brother, you know, he started a business, and I had helped him out a certain way, and of course that kind of like blew up in my face basically, and I fixed it here and there afterwards, but from that point forward, it was like never as good and the same as it was before. So I've been like on a on and off journey, like trying to fix my credit here and there. So that's good that you brought that up, bro, because it really does help. I mean, honestly, it
Yeah.
does, especially in this economy that we live in right now. So, all right. So now we're gonna go into the actual questions that portray to the predator poachers and all that. Now you already kind of like said the backstory of how you got started. Let me ask you some other questions about that. What was your initial thought and opinion of Alex, like the founder, if you will, of like Predator Poachers? You know, your personal opinion when you came into this thing.
Personal opinion, when I first seen him, I thought he was funny, and I thought he was good at what he did too, though. And I knew he was, and if I didn't believe in him, I would have never even, you know what I'm saying, put my foot in this. I started my channel off, and I wasn't Predator Poachers. I was my own name. I think it was Massachusetts Pedal Patrol, and we were doing all right, man. We were doing good, and you know, I gave Alex a chance, man, and it actually benefited me. And like I said, I believe in Alex, and we gonna be all right, man. Alex gonna be good.
Awesome, awesome. Now, outside of Predator Poachers, okay, because some of us that have been on this journey of like watching all these like videos and content, we're well aware that it's not just Predator Poachers. You know, you got CC Unit, you got Pop Squad, you got all these other channels doing the same thing. What are your thoughts and opinion on all the other channels doing the same mission?
I like all of them. I like what all of them are doing. I support all of them, and I think we all should just support each other, man. We need to all just stop with all this dumbass drama, man. And if anybody got anything to say, we all got each other's DMs, man. Just hit each other on the DMs and talk about it. Ain't no all that going live and doing this. That's just, it's taken away from what we really here supposed to be doing, man. Honestly,
Exactly.
instead of doing catches, motherfuckers are sitting here doing interviews, going back and forth. Like, that's just not smart. It's a bad look on us.
Exactly. Now, let me expand on that. And this is where it's going to be a little different than other interviews, okay? Because I'm glad you brought that up because it was going to lead to that question, you know?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talked on the phone a few days ago, and I told you, like, you know, with you, it's going to be a little different on the interview because of what you just said. Let me ask you this, bro. What do you think? How do I say this? How would you help that whole situation, or what would you think would be the best way to take care of that situation of like squashing all the beef and drama and kind of like pushing that stuff out of the main content, if you will, like because you can't really censor anybody, you know, everybody has their own way of coming back and all that good stuff. But how do you kind of like close the door or pretty much initiate helping close the door on all the drama and all the nonsense and just help everybody that's doing this kind of like redirect them to focus on what we're here for, and that's stopping pedos and predators and all that. What would you say would be like the best way to go about, you know, stopping all that drama?
To be honest, I should have took it in my initiative. I'm probably the oldest one of the oldest ones, and I should have known already, man. I should have just stopped it a long time ago and been like, listen, guys, we could obviously talk off stream. This is stuff we shouldn't be doing on stream anyways. And I really should have just took the initiative and just try to get them to talk off stream and just work it out. And they don't even have to like each other, but just the whole post that is just stop all that, man. You don't got to talk about him. How old are we now? We don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't talk about him. You don't talk about him. He does his thing. You do his. Wish him the best. He wishes you the best, and go on with your life, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's sad. It's sad that you know, the reason why I'm asking this, and I don't mean to get sidetracked, you know, because obviously this night is about you. But the reason why I'm expanding on it is because, you know, the exposure that some of these channels are getting is being like portrayed in like the negative light because of all that drama and beef, and so it hurts you guys as a whole, you know.
Yep.
Anytime anybody brings up the name Predator Poachers, if they've already seen some of the beef and drama, they're gonna think initially like, oh, I mean, it's all YouTube drama. Like they're not really doing what they say they're doing, and that hurts the whole movement and as a whole, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it sucks, but we're trying little by little to kind of like weed all that drama out.
That's why sometimes people even take jabs at me, and I just leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. But I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of fed up the other morning, and finally chat kept sending me stuff, and then I finally did call. I called Rami and was like, bro, why do you keep talking about me? Like, you don't talk about me. Simple. But
simple as that. Simple as that. It's just ignoring things and just moving forward with the mission, and you know, worry about yourself and just keep doing what you got to do, like catching predators, catching pedals, and that's it. Like I don't understand. Well, I'm not gonna keep going about that because it's gonna be another topic for another day.
yeah.
But I mean, you know, let's try to keep the mission going. You know, what's the mission is obviously confronting all these pedals and predators. Hopefully, get convictions. But obviously, if that isn't a thing, which is what they're striving for, of course. But if that doesn't get to that, then at the very least, public shame is always great for these people because the intimidation that builds up in their brain is literally almost sometimes worse than, you know, getting convicted, because if they're free, quote unquote, on the streets, but people know what they do, then I don't know how free they are.
Exactly. They ain't never going to be free. And that's one of my big things. And I always say, I mean, convictions, yes, that is the number one. But trust me, man, when you go to jail, I've talked about this too. You go to jail, people think it's a lot different. This guy the other day was saying it to me. I forgot who it was. And we were having a conversation about it. And he said the same, oh, wait till they go to jail, man. I'm like, listen, when they go to jail, first of all, they go and check into PC and protective custody. They're going with people that are just like them. They just group up and figure out how they're going to prey on the next prey when they get out. So it's like they don't get rehabilitated in prison. Sorry.
Exactly. And that's the sad part, bro. Like, you would think that when these people go into jail, like, you know, the law, okay, let me start with the law and law enforcement itself would kind of have like a specific guideline of like what exactly to put them through so that ultimately they learn the lesson.
My bad. That's an AK. Damn. That dude was literally just walking with an AK in his hand. They just found the AK and wherever they went. Okay. But all right, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good, bro. You good. All right. So let me ask you another question, kind of like going back to the actual topic. All right. Within the areas that you do the catches, okay, like in general, like do the cities that you do the catches in like support you? Do they know what you do? Are they aware that, you know, you're this person that's trying to, you know, have this mission going on? Or are they like, you know, kind of like they brush you off and say, oh, you know, you're just like nobody, you're not really helping the cause or whatever? What do they think and how do they help?
Nah, they support me, and they have been. And that's why I get a little nervous that a lot of people want to go out and start doing this around here. And it's like, I know everybody wants to help, but there's a right way to do things. And it's not as easy how we may make it look sometimes. It's a lot more work, heart, and other stuff that come with it. Like, you got to have the chat logs right if you want a conviction. So you can't go out and bash the police about something. I mean, it's the way our laws are in this state or the state you're in. So this is other things that we need to address. And that's why I want to get this Facebook group going. And eventually when we can, man, let's start some little protests and try to get some stuff changed and fixed, because it's disturbing, but it's the way it goes, man.
All right. Now, within the YouTube community, all right, there's a lot of people who support you and what you do, and obviously any other predator catcher in general. But there is a small select group who are against you and any other predator catcher that's out there doing this. You know, what do you got to say to those people that are not for the cause and for the mission and are against like what you do and how you do it? You know, what do you got to say to those people, man?
I mean, honestly, I don't understand how they couldn't be with it. But I mean, shit, it's their own opinion, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they might be a predator themselves. I really don't know, man. But if you don't rock with this shit, you tripping, bro. You tripping. You tripping. I mean, we got a chance to be just other human beings being able to help our society, even help our these police, because that's why they don't get to this shit, because there's a lot more other stuff going, and they don't think this is a serious thing, but I take it serious, and as long as I can go and do it, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, man.
I'm gonna tell you something else, man. The reason why I'm bringing that question up is because some of those people, what they say is, number one, they say that, like I said earlier, predator poachers already like has a bad name because of all the funny stuff that happens like on the videos. They portray themselves supposedly to not be as serious or as professional as they should be. And then, of course, along with that, some of those people say they're not doing things by the book. They're not doing things how they're supposed to be done. You know, that's why law enforcement should be taking care of that. You know, what are you going to say to like that type of like train of thought, you know?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I don't look at everybody's chat logs. I don't see how everybody conducts it, but I'm hoping everyone's doing it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I could just only really speak on myself. And like I said, I take pride in what I do, man, and I try to get my chat logs to the T, and I just try to do it right. That's why I know everybody wants to see a lot of catches, but I can't be on here and push these meetups. They have to be the ones that be like, hey, do you want to meet up? So sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 days to talk to people. Sometimes I've been talking to people since I started. I still talk to them. Now I just learn, I'm like, these dudes just want to talk. I think they just get off from talking to me because I'm young, and I just ignore them now. But there's so many, man. So, yeah.
And I mean, it's so messed up because I've heard some of these people talking and like critiquing the work of some of you guys, and it's like, but hold up, man. Like, you know, nobody's perfect. You know, everybody tries their very best, especially in this organization. You know, they do try their very best to do things to the T, by the book. Have all, like you said, the chat logs all like archived, the screen recording of like the messages, all this stuff, all the information, all the evidence stacked up and ready to send out to the police. And even then, because what happens is they see one video or another video with, I don't know, I hate to bring up Alex, but just for the sake of example, okay, I hope he don't get mad at me for this, but let's say Alex puts on like this, I don't know, John Travolta outfit to do a catch, you know? Out there's somebody saying, see, you see what I'm talking about? Why has he got to wear that outfit? Why has he got to mimic the accent of such and such race? Why has he got to talk like this? Why do you got to? And I'm like, okay, like I understand, and I'm not saying that I agree with some of the things that happen on some of these videos because I can't agree with all that. But at the end of the day, you know, what's being done is confronting these people. And at the end of the day, the confrontation will always lead to either a possible or confirmed conviction, or, like I said earlier, at the very least, the public shame will get to them. So, I mean, obviously, I would want everybody to be as professional as possible, as I'm sure you would like to see that too. But, you know, Alex is extremely young. People forget that. Alex is extremely young, and, you know, he still has some growing up to do. He's still got maturing to do. But little by little, he's shown that he's maturing. and he's taking things more seriously. And I think if we give him enough time, we'll see a lot more better results from his end. And
I agree.
but I had to get that out because I've heard a lot of people, whether it be in other videos or whatever, talking smack, and I'm like, yo, just what are we really like concerned about here? Like, I get it, professionalism should be there, seriousness should be there, maturity should be there, but some of these people are learning as they go and they're maturing as they go. So just give them a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jay, I know you've done your homework before doing any of these catches. What is the current age of consent in Massachusetts?
All right. So this is how it goes in Massachusetts. The age of consent is 16. The legal age of consent is 16.
16 years old. And
Yeah.
the reason why I asked that is because each state is different. Some are very similar, but some have a younger age, some have an older age. So it's good to know in the state that you work in, you're already informed of what's the age of consent, which is like one of the most important things to know before doing any catch or any kind of like confrontation. So that's good, man. And
What you slurping on?
What was that?
Oh no, I was talking. My best friend just walked up my stairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm live though. So yeah, not make sure the mighty's on.
It happens, bro. It happens.
He just opened a little crack and be like, "Yo, you Mighty, gotta use the bathroom." Bet.
Mighty, use your bathroom.
All right. Go ahead. My bad.
You good? You good?
Bathroom.
All right. So this is a different question. From when you started doing these catches up until now, have you noticed any, how do I say this, like shrinkage of like amount of like population that's doing this, the predators and all that, or does it seem to be growing as you keep catching people,
Good question, because I mean, I think it's just the same. It's the same. I mean, shit, I got so many people right now. I just scroll. I was showing one of my supporters today, and I said, look at this shit. Just scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So no matter what you do on your end, you're seeing that the number pretty much is like, it feels like it's the same. Like, no matter if you do, let's say for an extreme example, if you catch like 3 people today, tomorrow you wake up and you see like the chat area or on your phone, decoy phone, the same amount of people that you had the day before,
I mean, for a little bit, I guess I think a little bit I had him shook. And then someone even said it to me today that he's like, it kind of died down for you around this area too, huh? And I said, I mean, it has, because I've been catching a lot of people from out of state. Really, they've been coming to New Hampshire, but yeah.
All right.
So I mean, I guess it has been working because I haven't caught nobody out of my area in quite a while.
That's good. I mean, it's 2 things that could be happening. Either it's dying down and you're getting like most of them, which is good, or which is still good, but the pedals and the predators around that area, maybe they're catching on possibly, and they're being more careful and being a little bit more like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? And I guess precautious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want them to be. I want them. That's what I want. That means I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I want them to think when they type into somebody like, "Damn, this could be him on the other end."
Exactly.
So they always gonna think twice when they see that age 14. They gonna be like, "Damn," or 13 or anything under the age.
Exactly. Now, at the end of the day, for you personally, like when you're done doing a catch or whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, what's your main goal with this mission, of confronting all these pedals and predators? Like what do you sleep with saying, like, I'm a step closer to my goal, a step closer to the mission?
I mean, every day that I'm doing it, I think I'm a step closer. But I need to, like I said, I need to start talking to people that can get me somewhere, man. Somebody with some power. But what sucks is the ones with the power are the ones that, you know what I'm saying? The ones that fucking The ones with the power, they're the ones doing this shit. Yo, B. Hold on. Yo, B. Yo, they taking him right now in the car.
Oh wow.
What do you think? Go look. Come on, hurry up. You better come on. They about to blow. All right. So yeah, go ahead.
All right. So now, because you brought that up, now I know a lot of people are going to ask in the chat area. Can you talk to us about the whole chief of police situation? Because a lot of people want to know how that happened, catching the chief of police.
Basically, let me see. All right. Say it one more time.
Well, because you brought that up about the people with power being the ones involved as well.
Yeah.
Speak a little bit about how the whole chief of police situation came about and how you did that catch.
All right, so basically, that was probably one of my easier catches, to be honest, right? That was probably like literally one of my easiest ones. And he basically just reached out to me. We spoke for about a week, even though we talked for like a week, because like I said, I don't like to push it on. I don't even message him. I just say little sentences. I don't even speak a lot. And he continuously kept reaching out to me. Told him my age. When I told him my age, he never questioned it. He never asked if I was a cop. He never asked if it was a setup like a lot of these people do. He never asked for a picture with like hand signals up. None of that. So yeah, so I set the catch up, and he went to the wrong place, and I thought I was gonna lose him, and he ended up driving back, and I got him. I got the catch. And I didn't even know he was a cop. I mean, when I first seen his picture, I looked at it at first and I was kind of like thinking, but yeah, I didn't know it was a cop till the next day.
Now, when you found out that he was, chief of police and all that, like, what's the first thing that came to your mind? Like, was
I
it
don't want
like
him to cover this shit up. I want him to be in trouble. Fuck that.
What was his initial response or reaction when you actually confronted him and everything?
I don't think he got it at first. I don't think he still.
Interesting.
It didn't register. I don't think right away until he was walking back towards his car, and that's when in the video you can see him walking towards his car. Then he kind of forgot where he parked because his mind was
wow. It was pretty much like blown away, or I guess like in shock, if you will, because wow.
His words to me were "beat it."
Wow. Interestingly enough, ironically, that's what he wanted to do a little bit earlier before the confrontation. But anyways, not to get sidetracked over here. While you've been on these catches and confrontations, bro, has there ever been a moment where some of these guys have been like dangerous or come off as possible threats, like pulling like a knife on you or a gun on you, or not scared to like fight physically?
Swimming at his cousin's house, I got a call from Jason, like, you gotta get over because Jason was right across the street from me.
Yo, how you be posting? You can only post them comments up if you're on using this, huh? It's because it's the StreamYard. It's like a podcast platform. That's what it's for. You see how you put them comments? I wish you could do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I would love to do that on YouTube, but for the moment, they're not providing that service. Sadly. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that Yankees hat is ugly though.
Let's not get into that because I mean, like I said, I have one in store for you for like another interview or another stream. I'm gonna send it to you all nice with your name on the side and all that good stuff. So, but anyways, so has there ever been like any of these predators like that would come across as actual potential threats or like dangerous?
Yeah, I can
That what? Hey, say it one more time.
Like, have you come across some of these predators or pedos that feel like they might be actual threats or like dangerous? Like to you, like
yeah. Yeah, there was actually it was my. When was Ben? Ben was my I think Ben was like my second or third catch, and there was another one that came down from New Hampshire, and they both were registered sex offenders already. So yeah, this wasn't their first rodeo.
Interesting.
Nor will probably still be their last. So that's why people like us being out there is helping.
Exactly, and I agree with that 100%.
We stopping them like so the dude I caught the other day, the kid that I don't even want to spoil the video, but with the video coming. Well, that kid, right? He calls me yesterday and he's like, dude, please, man, you don't think it's enough? You know, everybody's seen the video already. I said, dude, I haven't even posted the video yet.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What
you
you're doing is thanking me right now that I literally just stopped you from raping a kid, okay? Exactly. And I said, what if the parent would have walked in when you were doing what you were texting on that phone to me? You would have got your ass whooped and went to jail right that second. So thank me, sir. And you got anything else to say, bud? And he's like, and then the next day I got another message from him here, and he sent me a message of him setting an appointment to a therapist. So let's see how it goes.
Let me just say this. Now that you brought that up, there's a lot of people that say, oh, they're not really doing anything because it's decoys, it's not actual kids in danger. And I'm like, pardon my French, but are you retarded? Like, the whole point of having decoys is to make sure that it isn't a real child, a real kid in danger. Like, that's the whole point of having these decoy accounts, is like to make sure that not an actual kid is the one in these conversations with these predators. I'm like, how more stupid can you be? And once again, pardon my French, but it's really idiotic to have that train of thought. You know, like, oh, they're not really doing anything. Come on now, come on. That's like retarded. Like, once again, I apologize for the word, but it really is.
That's just stupid.
Thank you. All right, so you as a catcher, what would you like to see, like from the police or the laws, to help you do your job a little better when it comes to catching and confronting?
How could shit. The only thing they could do is basically do the same thing we doing, to be honest. So it's like, that's why I'm glad there's a lot of people out there that's starting to do it. But like I said, before you do it, at least reach out to somebody, let them help you out, you know, give you information and you know, because it's just, don't go and get mad at law enforcement for not locking somebody up, or the DA not going through with the charges when the state require you have to have them talk sexual in order to get them to get charged. So yeah, man, just
that's another thing. It's always baffled me, like, how the whole evidence thing works.
They should get arrested right on the spot, man.
Exactly.
Fuck. They should go right to jail right then and there. If the evidence is shown to you right there, they should go to jail right then and there. I agree, and that's why I mean, we gotta push for shit to change, man.
Exactly. And to those people who say, oh, the police have special teams who are dedicated to that or whatever. Okay, so here's the problem with that, okay? And I've said this before, but I'll keep repeating it because it's important that people understand this, okay? Yes, the people do have dedicated teams who specialize in this kind of operation, okay? That's understandable. But the problem is, because of them not displaying, you know, on a frequent basis, how many of these people are actually being caught, confronted, and actually put in jail, is the reason why all these channels that are out here doing this are so important. Because exposure to the actual situation, rather than knowing that the police is doing something about it, helps a lot more than what the actual police is doing. You know, when you see something and you see someone getting convicted of a crime and you see it more frequently, you get happy and you get excited because you're seeing justice come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing justice at hand. Like, okay, cool. Like, the guy did the crime and he's about to do the time because of this person taking out of his time to do this, not even getting paid for it, not a law enforcement, a regular human being, a regular you know, like neighbor or whatever, just a regular civilian doing what's right and what's supposed to be done. And we're seeing it more frequently, and it's making everybody in the community happy and proud that someone's out there, you know, pretty much showing face to this topic, you know, to the situation. But yeah, so I got to keep always say that, because people don't seem to understand that. You know, they get mad because they're like, oh, that let the professionals handle that. Okay, you know, that's understandable. They take care of it. The problem is people need to see.
And so much of that shit.
Exactly.
So much of that shit.
All right. So thus far, you, have you been able to keep track of any of your catches and see what they're up to right now? Like if any of them got actually convicted, or any court hearings, or anything at all?
Nah, the only one I know about so far. I mean, like I said, I have some, like Steve Madden's case that I don't know. I know he was charged. They arrested him. They told me that. The police goes back to court. He already been arraigned once. He went to his arraignment. He was back the second time, September 2nd. The last couple of catches I just did when I come back, I gotta send everything over tonight to the detective, since I got this MacBook Pro. I could do everything quick, nice, fast. I love it. Thanks.
Oh, speak about that. Speak about that, because I know you told me someone was kind enough to donate that to you. Go ahead and talk about that if you want.
Yeah, man. One of my supporters came and brought me a MacBook Pro, and I literally was using a Chromebook, which was junk. I couldn't do anything off it. Now I feel like I'm styling. Now I'm ready. What? Do it all, baby. Not all. I thought you were talking to me, but yeah. I can even I'm gonna start messing with some editing, and just so much better and easier for me.
Yeah. Good. I'm pretty sure that will make things way easier on you. So
yeah, all I had was a phone to do anything off of, just my phone.
Yeah, bro. I'm happy for you that someone, you know, took out of the time and, you know, helped you out in that area. Because I mean, I need a new computer, but you know, I'm gonna have to wait until probably like a year before I can even like afford one. But it is what it is, you know. We work with what we got, and you and I both know how that goes. We work with what we got. You know what I'm saying? Cereal, no milk, put water in that bowl. You know how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So, in your expertise or experience, if you will, like, what do you think could help you, like, in evidence-wise, I guess, speed things up a little more? Like, when police ask for the evidence or the proof and all that, what do you think could be added onto that evidence that would speed things a lot more with them on their end?
I'll look back at you.
I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, it doesn't usually take me that long to take it and send it and put it in their email. Just sometimes some of their emails don't work, and they be like, well, send it to this Google Drive and put it in this and send it this. So I wish we could just, honestly, I think the easiest way is just to put it on the USB and just give it to them. And now I got the laptop, just plug it right in, sync it in, and give it to them instead of all that emailing. That was annoying.
All right. Question: you as a parent, bro, and as a young guy, I consider you young still. You know what I mean? What do you think you can do as a parent to make sure that your kids don't go through any of this, you know, predator situation? Like, what can you do personally
to try to prevent it?
Yeah.
I mean, just honestly, social media is so big right now. You have to monitor your kids, man. Like even little games like roadblocks. For instance, the other day, my girlfriend's niece and her friend are here. So I do what I do. So obviously I see they're playing roadblocks and this and that. And then I hear they're like, ew, somebody just said something nasty and this and that. And then they even brought up Discord. And I tried to explain to them. I said, you guys shouldn't even be on Discord. I don't even care if it's a game in Discord. But I know what them type of people would do. They'll go into a game like Roblox, talk to a little kid, you know, hey, I'll give you some of these points or whatever to, you know, you can buy and put money on the thing. So what kid's going to say, hey, no. And that's when they start the grooming process and get these kids off the apps. And that's when the sick shit starts to happen, man. They start asking for pictures and, yeah. So you just really educate your kids, man, and monitor them. Don't think because they're 13, 14, you don't have to look through their shit, man. Sometimes you do, whether they like it or not.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I'm just trying to protect and just, yeah, preach to your kids and just tell them, man, the internet can be a dangerous place.
Oh yeah, I think I said it in one of the interviews, but my parents, even in my early 20s, I think they were still not protective to that point that they were like all up in my business like that. But you know, they every now and then they would kind of like ask, you know, what was I up to with like my phone, like social media, all that stuff, and it only, if anything, it only helped me understand that their concern for me and their love for me was real and genuine, because any other parent, you know, might have been like oblivious to whatever you know, I'd be up to, and that's not love. You know, I understand that you have to give your kids space and all that, but space is one thing, and of course, loving and caring and monitoring is something, you know, completely different, and it's always needed. That helps actually the bond between the parent and the child. That way, if at some point when they're young, God forbid, they come across something like the whole predator situation, it's easier for them to interact with the parents and say, "Hey, mom, hey, dad, you know, this person's talking to me like this through the whatever, Facebook or Snapchat or whatever." You know, it just makes things easier. So that's good, bro. That's good. I have a feeling that you're a great father, and that's good on you.
Yeah, they do. They love their dad. I'll tell you that.
That's good, bro. And I'm not a father myself. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully sometime soon, if God allows it. But I do believe in this. Like, cherish every second, minute, hour, day that you have with your kids, because you don't get those moments back. And obviously, you know, you can't turn back time either. So cherish every moment you can, bro.
Oh yeah, because you only get older.
Exactly. So it's all right, bro.
Hey, I'm getting old, bro.
All right, so let me ask you this, and this is another one of those original different questions, okay? And this is not to stir up drama, and let me repeat that. This is not to stir up drama. This is just a genuine, curious question that I have. You've worked with different one of these like catchers from different areas, different branches. You know, with the ones that you've worked with, like who do you think, in your opinion, does their catches most efficiently and most professionally?
All right, so the one I like, to be honest, I like AZ a lot. I like AZ a lot. I think he does good. I think Polo, I watched his last 2 catches and I said, damn, he did a really good job. It's the way he spoke to them, the way he carried himself. I talked highly about him the last 2 videos. So I would say probably them 2.
That's good. So basically, AZ and Polo, correct?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Pop Squad?
I think he's amazing at what he does. The dude been doing it for a long time, and I think he's good at what he does too. I don't know why a lot of people don't like him, but I don't get into that whole YouTube beef stuff. That's not. I don't
Right.
do my little videos, man. Talk to everybody, and just try to get shit done.
Let me say this. I think the best approach to these catches and these videos is, at least in my opinion, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, and you might have a different opinion, but just hear me out. So these catches and these videos should be just straight up and straightforward. You know, go to the catch. Hey, you know, I'm not police. You're free to go at any time, but, and then go on with the confrontation. Do what you got to do. Say what you got to say. Ask some questions. Get the license plate number, and be done with it. You know, there's a lot of videos out there that kind of like mix in more things that there should be. And you know, what's your opinion on that? Should it be like
No,
just
I agree.
straightforward?
That's why I just didn't have. So when I first started, I didn't have no one to edit my videos. So what I used to have to do is just, I would go do a live catch or whatever, and then I would have to wait for it to upload. Go on the live the YouTube thing and just cut it and make it smaller, just to where it was just the catch. And because I don't like to just go out when I get the catch. I do it right when I know he's 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. Like the other day, the dude actually got to the spot before me. Cause I don't like to have people just sitting there. I just try to go get my catch and that's it. And then afterwards, I'll do a Q&A about the catch and let anybody ask me any questions afterwards later on once I get home and turn my stuff in. Yeah. But I know sometimes I will just turn on my stream.
Right.
This Tasha. Sometimes I'll just turn it again. That dude's system is bumping. You heard that?
Yep. Yeah, I heard that. Sounds like some of my people driving down your street. All right, so hold on. I got someone who made a very good comment. It pretty much has to do with what I just said. Jackie Gionet says, no messing around with them. It's about the kids, not a comedy show.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why the other day I kind of was a little mad at myself, whatever. I told that guy to put the underwears on his head. I never did nothing like that, but that was the first. I'm going to have to talk about the video. But that was the first time I've ever like really did something like that, because I don't condone the whole bullying thing either. It's like, go there, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to take you serious, man. You want them to take you serious. This shit ain't a joke.
Exactly.
And if you there joking, they gonna think laughing with you and shit. Nah, you shouldn't be sitting here laughing at all. So
exactly, completely agree with that.
True, and I say sometimes I slip up myself. None of us are perfect, like you said before, but it's something we could all work on.
Yeah, and that once again, you know, people forget that, you know, you guys, you're doing this. Most of you, I can't speak for everybody, but most of you, if not all of you, hopefully, you know, do this with your heart. And obviously you do inform yourselves and you do make sure you're trying to do everything like to the T and by the book. But every now and then something's going to happen. You know, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And whether it be a slip up and something that you should have said, but you didn't, or vice versa, or something that you should have done, but you didn't do, vice versa, you know, it's a possibility. And people have to respect that and, you know, kind of like say, you know what, nobody's perfect. A slip up is fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as he is trying his very best to do things as best as to ability, legally and all that good stuff, you know, there should be an applause. You know what I'm saying? Like some recognition, you know, for doing things, going out there and actually being a part of this movement, you know?
Exactly. You don't even gotta like me. Just respect what I'm out here doing, and just that's it. All you gotta do is share. Get these people's faces out there. It's not hard. It takes one button.
Exactly. That's another thing I'll never understand. Like, okay, I'm a person that if I'm watching any of you guys' content, you know, I'll immediately, like automatically hit that like button and share it, whether it be like on my Facebook or whatever, Snapchat, YouTube, and some platform, just to kind of like get the content out there. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you guys don't need my help, because I said at the very beginning of this stream, you know, you guys, you have, you know, thousands of subscribers and followers, and so on and so forth with the other channels.
But it don't matter, because you might have people that ain't seen it yet. And
exactly.
Oh, so that's why I say we all need to just be sharing each other. There's nothing, man. Come on, man.
Exactly.
But I tell you about the liking, I'll own up. I do it all the time. I always forget to like people's streams, and I always tell people to like mine too. So I gotta always try to remember, and I always do try to remember. But I always end up liking it, but not right away sometimes.
Oh, so you're one of those. You're one of those.
I see the like share, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
All right, so real quick, man. Now we're gonna kind of like step away just a little bit, just for like a minute or two, away from like the serious questions, and kind of like, you know, relax a little bit with personal, you know, you as an individual, like what do you do for like fun? If you have any kind of fun, because I know you have kids and, you know, you got a household to maintain and all that stuff.
No, I mean, I like the beach. I like to go to I like mountains. I like climbing mountains, hiking mountains. I like nature.
Yeah, I've seen that in some of your streams. You love like hiking, and I think you did kayaking today or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I done it the other day too, like 2 weeks ago on the beach. I mean in the ocean. But yeah, so that I play video games. Always been a gamer. And I don't even really watch TV no more. If I watch anything, it'd be sports or I'm on YouTube or Twitch.
So that's what you do to like relax and kind of like chill out and like breathe.
Yeah, I used to watch TV before, but I think it's been like a year and a half. I'm going on 2 years now. I really just don't watch TV. Sports only.
Nice, very nice.
The internet, baby.
Oh, I know, bro, and that's why I gotta ask because
TV. This
yeah,
is TV, baby.
well, see, I mean, a lot of people because of all this freedom with the internet and having everything on your phone and your tablet and whatever, people forget other awesome, moments in life. Going to the park, walking around, like you said earlier, hiking, doing kayaking, just going out and doing something other than being on social media or looking at the screen. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked because I want to see and understand, at least personally and uniquely, like what's your go-to thing to kind of like vent and
Going to the
relax?
beach, baby. Going to the beach and just going out in the woods, man.
That's good, bro.
Makes me feel good.
And it's something that we should all be doing, honestly, enjoying nature.
I agree.
All right. So outside of that, do you have anything that you would like, whether it be people that follow you already and support what you do, or vice versa, people who are disliking your videos and commenting, you shouldn't be doing this, that person deserves respect, let the police handle it. Anything you have specifically to say to both of those parties?
I mean, to be honest, I really don't get that many type of them like you shouldn't be doing it comments. I get more of just trolly hate comments against me, just hating. Besides that, I don't think I honestly surprised. I thought I'd get a lot more hate, and I really honestly don't get that much hate from people. And I think a lot of people are starting to jump on this shit and see that it's a bigger problem. Since I've been doing this shit, people were all blinded. Now they're like, damn, this dude really went out here in 3 months, caught almost 50 people, one of them being a chief of police. Like, what the fuck is really going on? So it's starting to open up people's eyes, man.
That's good, bro. That's good. And it's funny. You just said that you're not receiving as much hate as you thought you would get, right?
Nah.
And yet I'm over here, okay, not even doing catches yet because, eventually at some point I do hope to actually go out there and do something about this myself and do some of my own catches. God willing, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully someday. But I'm not even there yet. And I'm over here trying to keep the peace between, some of you guys and redirect that focus on the actual mission and the cause, which is to protect children and shed light on this topic. And I'm getting like a lot of hate, bro. Like it's ridiculous.
You know why? Because you like the mediator, man. JDQ, you're the mediator, so you put yourself in the middle. So you're gonna get it from both sides.
Yeah.
So that's why,
It's terrible, bro.
So, but you'll be all right. And trust me, a lot of the trolls are just trolling. They really a lot of the trolls watch all my videos. Because if they didn't watch them, they ain't commenting, they ain't disliking them. So you watching my stuff. So, and yeah. Sometimes I go to my buddy's stream and I'll dislike it to be, messing with him or something. So I know some people just be trolling, man, just to be trolls. It's the internet. Or you can get one person that sits there and has 15 accounts. There's really people on the internet, especially YouTube, that are like that.
Oh, yeah.
Backup accounts, bro, ready to go.
Yeah, I've already came across a few of them already, and I'm like, wow.
There's been times my stream be like 60-something dislikes. People like, why there's so many dislikes? I'm like, don't worry, that means the troll is in here, baby. He's lurking.
But I guess it's true what they say. Like if someone's like hating on you that hard, you got to be doing something right. You must be doing something right for people to hate you that much. When you're doing something for a good cause and you're doing something to bring peace, to bring union, to bring what's sort of looking for progress into the movement or whatever you're trying to do, and
So
there's
I can
hate.
better our kids in the future.
Oh yeah,
More.
and it's crazy, bro. I'll never understand. Like this is my thing, and I'm gonna say that based off of a troll that I know. Okay, this is my thing. Okay, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not even gonna say his name. It's not worth saying his name. But literally today, I had a stream before I got to the house because I felt like I had to share my heart with people again, which I do every now and then. I'm like, I have never in my lifetime, nor will I ever, like diss somebody, disrespect somebody, troll somebody, hate on somebody, and yet, here I am, just involved, yeah, into bringing light to the situation, and hopefully unite some people along the way and break tension and make peace with people. And here I am, being treated almost like Jesus, and I hate comparing myself to Jesus, but I mean, that's how it feels sometimes. I'm over here like talking peace, love, blessings, and all that, and here I am getting like whipped on the back, like, oh, you like this comment and you commenting on this and you're supporting this and you're doing that. I'm like, yo, like all I'm doing is presenting information. Let people decide for themselves and make an educated decision on whether this is to support you guys or not. If they support you guys, great, awesome. If not, it is what it is. But that's it. I mean, I don't have any problems with anybody. Like I don't hate anybody. I don't know, bro. I'll stop talking.
That's why I learned. That's why I learned too, and it's something I'm still trying to get better at. But I'm gonna get better at it. All we all have to do, even us in the chat, I say all the time. You see a comment you don't like, don't even read it. You respond back to it, you're just giving them ammo. So just don't even, if you don't, no one responds and no one's even pays it no mind, it ain't affecting nothing. So that's why in the beginning, I had so many people banned. That's why I unbanned everybody in the beginning. I was like, ban, you talk about this, ban. But that's not the way, it's not the way to be, man. So good. There's going to be little trolls. But don't let it get to you, man.
Oh, no, definitely not. I just, sometimes I have to vent and all that. But at the end of the day, I just, it is what it is. Like, if you want to think what you think about
leave
me.
JDQ alone, trolls. Stop it.
It's all right, bro.
I got you. I can handle y'all.
It is what it is, honestly. Like, I will continue to say what I said earlier. No matter how much you try to put my name through the dirt and try to drag it through all the swamp and all the, and just try to make me look bad or make my name look bad. At the end of the day, my words is always gonna be the same. Like, I bless you. I hope the best for you. I hope only good things on you, and that's it. I don't wish nothing bad against you, nothing negative, only positive things towards you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is with me, no matter what happens. So it is what it is. Anyways, Jay, we're coming to an end. I think we're gonna end this like in 4 more minutes just to kind of like balance the time of
Which
the
chat
stream
saying?
out. A whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. You can't see the chat?
I haven't looked at chat now. I just wanted to just not focus on chat.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was doing. I seen like a few things on the side here, but I try to focus on the actual.
You know what I always do? I go back and just watch it later and read the comments. I even do that on my live catches. I watch it later to read the comments because obviously I'm in the moment. So.
Yeah, man. Anything you want to like add to and something that you want to say? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes there's questions that I have, but I don't want to make things like extremely long for both of us. Even though I know you made time for this and vice versa, but is there something that you want to say to the crowd watching right now? Whether it be an opinion you might have on all this, or is there something that you want to let people know?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that supports all of us, not just me, that supports us all, the ones that do support me. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys are always sharing everything. Without you guys, these faces would not get out there. All these people wouldn't be seeing these videos. So thank you guys so much, man. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, and let's just all try to figure out a way to. We don't gotta like each other, man, but just stop all this drama, man. Let's get back to the catching. Like right before I took my little vacation, I was telling my girl, I said, "You remember when I started catching like, bro, like 3 a day, 3 a day, and then I had other people like, man, I'm going to get 3 a day too, and we was just all killing it, bro. Like all of us at once, and we all just need to get back into it, man. I know everybody does need a break. I needed a break. I know a lot of us started right kind of when I did. So, yeah, I just hope we all let's get past this, man. Let's work everything out. Let's stop this drama stuff. Save that shit for fucking high school. Sorry for the swearing, but save it for high school, man. And that's it. Thank you, JDQ, for having me on, brother.
I appreciate that, bro. Before you go, though, I'm going to try to read some of these questions that the actual audience has in the chat area, and hopefully get some answers from you out there.
All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
Let's see. I saw him just now. I hope it didn't.
Yo, come on, Chad. Don't be killing me.
Let's see. All right. Do you mind people saying you caught the chief of police last week?
Do I mind? Nah, not at all. That don't bother me. I know they just trolling, being funny. Hey, listen, anybody would be very proud. I don't say it as much no more, but I did in the beginning. It was fresh. It just happened.
True.
Don't bother me. We can hashtag that. Get that shit trending.
If you hashtag it, I'll like it first and then share it. Unlike some people who forget to like some videos sometimes. Let's see. I'm trying to get to all the questions. Now's the time, guys. If you have any actual serious questions, go ahead and put it in the chat area before Jay has to leave. That way, we get the audience a little bit involved. A lot of people saying they're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. It's a pretty big deal. They said, the whole chief of police situation. A lot of people showing you love in the chat area. Let's have 4 more questions before we go. All right.
All right, 4 questions. It doesn't matter. Some could even be constructive criticism. I like constructive criticism. It helps me out.
Yep, let's have that in there too. If you guys have any suggestions for Jay, go ahead and throw it in. Oh, Jackie asks, what's your favorite catch thus far?
The police chief.
All right, I knew you were gonna say that. I think they just asked just to ask because they knew.
I know.
Actually, that's actually not my favorite one.
What's your favorite? All right, let's ask they all know Breezy. Breezy's here. All right, Breezy, what's your favorite catch?
My favorite one was the guy in Lowell.
Oh, the dude that kept falling down.
Oh my God!
Wreck chasing me.
Aye. So wait a second, that's his favorite, and yours is the chief of police. I think that should be switched around for some reason. I don't know. All right, so someone's saying, are you still addicted to tall boy Pepsis?
Nah, I just love Pepsi. I ain't addicted to soda. Nah, I wouldn't say addicted. I don't have to have it. I go days without soda, but I love Pepsi. Yeah, cold Pepsi.
That's good, bro. John asks, how long do you see yourself catching predators?
I mean, I couldn't tell you an end date. I don't got no day to stop. I'm gonna just keep going. And like I said before, the only way I'll stop is if I have to stop. If I get told to stop. If it was either me stop or go to jail.
All right, that's good. That's good. The real wise guy is asking, are you doing any collabs again soon?
Yeah, I plan on doing one with New York City Creeps, and I keep forgetting his new channel. No Time for Weirdos. Is that it?
I saw something like on Instagram, I think. But
No Games for Weirdos, which is AZ. Everybody knows him as AZ.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was then. Change the name.
So yeah, I'm about to collab with him soon. So
that's
he's
good.
nice to me. I love AZ. I think he's a really good dude, man, and we kind of get along real good. So
it's good. Yeah. As long as you guys vibe and have that chemistry, hey, go for it, do it.
Yeah, AZ's my boy. We're gonna be doing it soon. So stay tuned for that.
I got one that's like a little weird because I'm not, I'm not aware of if this happened or not. I don't know if it's trolling or not, but I'm gonna ask it just because, you know, if I feel like if I don't ask it, then oh, you know, you didn't keep it real. You didn't ask this serious question. But from MTNB Fitness asks why he was saying Will that racist stuff. I guess all that racist stuff is what they meant to say.
Saying all what racist stuff?
I have no idea. That's why I was like, maybe it was like trolling. I don't know if it was like a serious question.
Ain't nobody racist over there.
There you go, bro.
And Alex ain't racist either, man. Just put that one out there too.
Go ahead. Expand on that for real quick, just so people can understand a little better about Alex.
Alex, he's definitely not racist, man. I mean, if anybody knows, they know he's not racist. Really racist. Yeah, he does sometimes say some some messed up jokes that he shouldn't say. I wouldn't even consider joking, that I don't like. And I mean, other people have been bringing it to his attention, and he's been, you know, saying, all right, I'm going to work on trying to better myself. So, you know, like I said, I think I see him maturing, man, and getting his shit together.
Yeah. Little by little, you know, slowly but surely. I've seen it myself too. And by the way, guys, I mean, if you guys take the time to not to get off topic here, but just real quick, if you take the time to actually talk to Alex on the side and get to know him a little better, and you know, you're aware that he used to be part of an all-black football team, you know, ask any of his former teammates, you know, if he's racist or not. Go ahead and look up his teammates. You know, and I did.
I call him to this day. He answers the phone all the time, like, "Hello," just always, you know, messing around. That's just Alex, man. The first time I ever called him, he was trolling me when I called. So,
he does the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Here's another thing. Like, he says some things that to other people they might find offensive or whatever, but when he says it to me, it's like, you know, it almost feels like I've known him like for a while.
Yeah, it's nothing. Exactly. But a lot of us, that's the way we were just brought up talking to. That's just
exactly.
And people don't understand it. People get it, man. But like, we in a new era, man. It's 2020. This shit ain't back in them old days. So
exactly. And this is not me. Like, I'm gonna have to leave that for another stream. But anyways,
word.
Hey, Jay. So I got 5 or a few questions here just to kind of like get them done in like 5 seconds each, just for the fun of it before you leave. All right. Okay. This is gonna be the last question I'm gonna ask, and just for fun, nothing serious, just to get you to know you a little better. All right.
Yeah.
So we got 5 questions in under 5 seconds. All right.
Right.
And favorite video game of all time?
Madden.
That's one of mine actually. Favorite food of all time?
Spaghetti.
All right. Favorite TV show of all time?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh snap! Were you gonna say that?
Nah, I was trying to think. Fresh Prince. Nah, that wasn't our favorite TV show.
Still the best.
I would say probably Martin.
Oh, okay, that's a good one too. Yeah, I like Martin.
Martin.
Favorite sport of like you actually playing the sport, not watching it.
Football and basketball.
Okay, cool. That means that you and me got to go to the blacktop and play some hoops that night. Last but not least, who is your favorite interviewer of all time, bro?
JDQ, baby.
Damn right. Appreciate that, bro. All right, I'm going to let you go. Do what you got to do, and I'm going to give some announcements to the people. If you want to say anything to the public before you leave, go right ahead, and now's your chance.
I'm working on this video, guys. I got the MacBook Pro going, so don't worry, videos will be coming. Still working on the catch. Hopefully tomorrow we will. I just been working on the computer today, getting stuff together. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for having me on, Jay. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Right. Jay, thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate the love and support, bro. Have a good one. All right.
All right. Peace.
All right. So, not exactly as I would hope for it to go from the get-go, but eventually we got things going on the channel here, on the stream. I want to let every single one of you know right now, whether you support this channel or not, okay? Go ahead and give that actually the thumbs button up, click on it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, of course, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Interact with this video, comment under the comment section. Obviously, if you have any suggestions of future interviews, which I already have a few lined up as it is, this week is going to be a little crazy on the channel because things are going to happen. Things are going to go down, and it's going to be interesting. So prepare yourselves, make sure you have popcorn somewhere already ready to see all this go down this week. But yeah, if you guys have not read the description area on some of my last videos, go ahead and do that. I highly suggest you go read that very carefully. If you guys want to help the channel out, help me out, I am trying to give you guys good quality content. I'm trying to give you guys a lot of content as well. Definitely, if you want some discounts on future merchandise of the channel, I highly suggest that you check out the description area very carefully. I know it's a lot of information, but definitely go read it little by little, and you'll see where there's like opportunities for discounts for future merchandise and all that good stuff. You guys have been great from what I've seen. I couldn't read every single message in the chat area. I know some of you guys probably got mad because I didn't see some of your comments or your questions and all that. But, I'm sorry, but I was trying to focus on the actual interview and the actual stream. So I do apologize about that. Please do not leave this stream without giving it a thumbs up, all right, without commenting. Don't leave the stream without expressing, did you like the interview? Do you think questions could have been asked that weren't? Questions that you had for Jay, you could go ahead and put that in the comment section below, obviously. And I will be editing this video. It's going to be up. It's going to be live and all that for a good while, but I am going to have to edit it at some point and re-upload it just because of the messy introduction, the first like half hour or so. But yeah, guys, please, 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 with the amount of people that were in this stream right now, I really do hope none of you forget to give it a thumbs up. Not so much for me, but it helps with the algorithm. It helps with the channel. It helps bring more exposure to these interviews that I do. You guys have been great from what I've seen. I do hope that the chat area behave themselves. I can't really tell for sure because, like I said, I was too focused on the interview. But I really do hope you guys behave yourselves. If not, then, I tried. I try warning everybody that comes to the stream to behave because I do try to keep it as PG as possible. But yeah, guys, I love every single one of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for not leaving without giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for not leaving without commenting something on the video. And thank you for subscribing if you're a new viewer and for sharing this content with people who are into this kind of content. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Y'all have a blessed night. I love every single one of you. And I will see you all possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Friday. Please, if you can, also keep praying for my father. He just got out of the procedure in the eye earlier today. Yesterday. And he's recovering. He's trying to rest his eyes and all that good stuff. And I really appreciate the prayers for him. That's the only thing I ask. And yeah, guys, keep in touch. Please interact with the video afterwards, share it, all that good stuff. And you guys have a good night. All right, peace out. And thank you all for the prayers and the good wishes for my father. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. Every single one of you, even the haters. I love every single one of you. Have a great night. Peace.